Copycat, copycat, copycat. So, presidency is at loss at how copycat Obi and his faction of Labour Party convinced themselves that they won the election in which they come distant third. This is according to presidency, to one of the special advisor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on information and strategy. Yes, Bayo Onanoka. Now him says so now. So in response to the international press conference conducted by Peter Obi recently or 2 days ago, so the presidency responded. So for us to make things better and to stick to the principles of what is called balancing in our profession of journalism, or if we copy it from our colleagues, our learned colleagues, lawyers, we said here the other side, Audi ultimatum, principle of balancing. So we have to start from that, and they have responded with strong ways. President Tinubu, that's why he has many media aides, so that they can respond or defend him from left, right, and center. Yes, and he has a lot of strikers too. So, and at the same time, Obi's running mate says, I will never be shaken by certificate forgery, by narcotic money or future. This is according to Yusuf Baba-Ahmed, the running mate of Obi, Peter Obi, during the 2023 elections. This man is, he said, is very strong. Yes. He is also a, we can call him young man, with his young boss or young principal Obi. Okay, let's enter into the program proper, so that we can understand how it takes. But the reason why I started with Tinubu is that I am applying the embedded pyramid system of our news dissemination style, starting from the top down to the bottom. Is Peter Obi at the he's at the bottom now, since he's not the president. So this is how I start this program, to embedded pyramid. So thank you very much. You're welcome to News Update from Time-Based TV Africa, a channel dedicated to promote African culture, tradition, and good governance. Our aim is to reach all Africans, both at home and diaspora. So don't forget to always remain with us in this program. So starting by Bola Ahmed Tinubu response to Peter Obi's press conference and his statements. So in our previous program, we have stated what Peter Obi says, especially as he says Nigerians no longer have confidence in the judiciary because of the ruling it recently at least delivered on the issue of presidential election appeal from the appeal court after the presidential election tribunal up to the Supreme Court. So now is the turn for the presidency to respond to Peter Obi, and now we are taking the response. So at least Nigerians rejected Peter Obi and his demagoguery at Paul because he posed present and future danger. According to Presidential Special Advisor or President Tinubu Special Advisor Bio, danger to the peace, progress, and what? And the stability of our country. I'm just a messenger sending the message. So Obi's antecedent as the governor of Anambra State for 8 years didn't inspire any confidence as someone capable of owning a country like Nigeria. And he continues, no tangible record of achievement in the state he governed recommended him for the presidency of Nigeria, number one country in Africa in terms of population and economy. This is what the Presidential Special Advisor on Information and Strategy is saying in response to Obi's press conference, international press conference. He continues like this. He says, if Mr. Obi truly believes in Nigeria, the time to prove it is now. He added, when all men and women of goodwill are rallying support for President Tinubu in his determination to lead a new era of prosperity, inclusive governance, and economic growth in Nigeria. This is what Bayo-Onanigan says in response to Peter Obi's press conference and the different statements he made after the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal have said or have delivered its verdict, which makes Tinubu which affirm the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. So this Bayo-Onanigan is a special advisor on information and strategies. Yes, he has the right to defend his master, but we don't need to forget that you cannot beat a child and stop that child from crying. Peter Obi was beaten, he must cry. Yes, now, what do you expect Obi to say? Obi must cry, and you have responded. You have done your job, sir. You have done your job, sir. So, okay. At the same time, the Peter Obi's running mate, Yusuf Baba-Ahmed, yes, he made some statements. Which that statements too are very heavy, but I have to read it. So he says, I will never be shaken by certificate forgery, according to Yusuf Baba-Ahmed. And he continues saying, I will never be shaken by narcotic money forfeiture. Narcotic money forfeiture. You know, that allegations have been trending all over for quite a long time. And I will never be shaken by INEC's switch off of IREC when they see us winning. When they see us winning. This is according to Yusuf Baba-Ahmed. It seemed that I caught word by word. He stated this in one of the programs he participated shortly after the judgment of the Supreme Court at the Arise News. Yes, he combined it there. That's what that Ahmed says. So looking at all such instances, so politics and the politicians is good to engage in verbal and what is needed at this time after this ruling of the Supreme Court. To be frank, Nigeria, we need strong opposition. Yes, opposition is one of the spices of democracy. It gingers us in power to work. And it also gives courage and opportunity for those in opposition to be had up to the next time of the election. Let's look at the 4 political parties that participated at the 2023 presidential elections. Yes. Let's look at the ruling party, APC, with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the then candidate. Let's look at the People's Democratic Party, the main opposition party, with former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as his presidential candidate. Look at the Labour Party with Peter Obi as it is presidential candidate, and the NNPP with Kwankwaso. So from all indication, at the federal level, Kwankwaso have withdrawn himself from the opposition party. Yes. Had it worked well for him, he would have been in the government now. PDP is very weak in terms of opposition, this and that. From all, I remember people like Bola are there. They always try to speak on the party. Yes. But Peter Obi and that, they are very energetic. They can actively oppose the government in power. Yes, without sending anybody to do it for them. They can do it themselves because they have the power, they have the energy, unlike Atiku. So, and it's a very good time for them to challenge all the policies and programs of government. I'm not saying only Labour Party, PDP, please, NNPP, please, be on your toes now. Try to be stronger opposition. Whatever government do, you should look at it critically and tell government the truth. Especially at this time, Nigerians are suffering. You have to pressurize the government to do the right thing and to do the needful, so that we know that you are really mean business. When it comes to your turn, when you get this opportunity, you will run the government well. For one thing, we have to salute President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then, Bola Tinubu of previous days. Tinubu was in opposition for years, and he performed wonderfully as an opposition member or as an opposition politician, to the level that anything that government of those days, especially during Jonathan administration, did, immediately attack and challenge that government to former Minister of Information, Baba-Ahmed. Baba-Ahmed was very strong mouthpiece for opposition at that time. So we need such opposition now, so that Tinubu do not that what they did and they used as a ladder to reach to the power. Now other people can challenge them, so that they will be awake, so that they can do what is right. Yes. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Time-Based TV Africa. We always say Africa without borders. Let's see Africa where all Africans can move from one country to another and do their business without any challenge, without any border. We pray Africa to be like EU. Yes. Thank you very much. Bye for now.